MotoGP gearing up then for a Super Saturday here at Buriram at the Chang International Circuit in Thailand. It's round 18 of MotoGP and this is free practice 2, the final 30 minutes before qualifying gets underway. Hello everybody, welcome to the free practice session, and we're underway with the bikes up there on the circuit. Sorry for the small delay on the start of the JBMotorsports stream. We didn't have any TV pictures, they failed on us, but they've now come back at the perfect moment as well, so big thumbs up there as well. Literally we came up and there was nothing there. We were like, well, what's going on here? No TV pictures, we were all very worried. Took a long time to try and come back out. Bagnaya's got the fastest time at the moment, 1:31.267. So lap time's going to be coming down from there as we get everything else set up. Megan's going to join us in the Tissot Sprint later on. Only fair after she really went above and beyond in the Formula 1 yesterday, covering the 2 practice sessions, allowing me to have time off. So we're just sort of waiting to go around the circuit, getting everything set up here in the comms box as well, actually with MotoGP live timing and our backup camera, so I can sit down. The iMac had a error, so it triggered the system. So you know, like the iMac updated and it triggered out all the other software. Seems that that one be making the most sense out of the 2 right now. Hi everybody. So let's hope that we're going to be in for a good weekend and a good race atmosphere. Fingers crossed anyway, because we don't want any bad racing. We want good, close fun, good close action. Martin at 1:30.527, then he goes fastest. Let's get the sector times open for you. There we go. And that's better. That's all better now. Everything works. Let's get the heating on alongside me. There we go. Lovely. So, how is everybody? Good morning to you. Hard front, hard rear for Marc Marquez in second position. A few other riders out there choosing some interesting tyre strategies. Track temperature is at 41 degrees Celsius, air temperature 29 Celsius, 76% chance of rain, 6 km/h wind speed as well. So not too bad, not too shabby out there. Marc Marquez estimated to go fastest overall. And Megan really has put my chair backwards, hasn't she? Hang on, let's get that back up a bit more. So already some good stuff. 88 thousandths for Marc Marquez then in that middle sector across the 2. Yes, I'm wearing the same hoodie. It was very cold, so I'll put a shirt on for the sprint race later, but for practice and qualifying I'm going to keep my nice warm hoodie on up here in the commentary box as well. Gusto Fernandez top on a 1:30.498. Track temperature, it's overcast today. Let's not beat around the bush. It's definitely having a differential compared to what we saw yesterday, where it was all nice and sunny as well. Today, a lot of overcast, a lot of cloud cover, and that's cooled the track surface down. Arguably, we might get more faster lap times as well, so I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. Mark by 3 thousandths, he comes into the last corner at turn 12, boots it hard over the line, and moves up to second place, 1:30.383. So Bagnaia still taking that number 1 spot. Just noticed that we are at 5,498 total subscribers, so we're nearly at 55,000 subs. So I just want to say thank you very much to everybody who's watching. Always means a lot to us as well that you enjoy our coverage. Bagnaia, 17,000 that middle sector on a hard front, medium rear compound. There's a couple out there who are going to throw on a new set of tyres. Majority in this free practice 2 session like to use old tyres, and by that, ones they've used in free practice 1 on the Friday morning, so that they don't lose out on it. And they've got fresher tyres for sprint race later, qualifying. and of course the Grand Prix on Sunday. They'd already have, by now, they would have already chosen their tyres for Sunday. So their tyres that they'd have for the Grand Prix, they would have selected those and put them on, and they'd have a backup on the second bike as well in case of a red flag, and you can change bikes. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. But now does a 1:30.122, goes even faster by 0.2 of a second. Marc Marquez is 0.3 faster as he exits turn 12. Really does get a loop up out of the line and goes fastest, 1:29.888. 2.5 tenths faster. Lap time cancelled for Juan Mir due to exceeding the track limits. So that's going to be an interesting one. But Marc Marquez fastest with 21 minutes to go. Everyone watching on in the Grassini garage. Keeping an eye on it's going to be okay. Martin is 18 thousandths different as he comes under the braking into turn 5 and 6. Hard medium is his tyre compound, hard front, medium rear. Down by 87 thousandths, not bad at all from Martin in that middle sector time as well. I was expecting him to be more off the pace. He's not off the pace, he's remaining strong. Yeah, 87,000 still struggling in the middle. Quadraro's on a 1:30.764. So keeps that together nicely. Just trying to find out where the mouse is on the keyboard. A reminder, if you're watching on YouTube, then after this session, you'll be redirected to the qualifying stream. 2 different streams, of course, practice and qualifying. 1:30.181 for Martin, puts it in P3. Bashin's gone P7. Morbidelli has gone 13th fastest. Marco Bezzecchi having a better run around as well. Bagnard's back into the pit lane. Salvadori still 22nd. Where's Aleix Espargaro up to P12? He was taken to hospital yesterday for medical checks after his crash in the session. So nice to see that he's okay at the moment. Getting through it, I think, would be the optimum thing for him. Everyone just taking care in this session. Interesting, was surprised to see that the circuit has set up Wi-Fi networks for all teams this weekend. Service that not many of them use anymore. Now it makes sense. So, I don't know why. But Simon's said that time to put them all up on Wi-Fi. Interesting situations that we're double checking here now about information from the stewards that we were just double checking about certain penalties. All is good. Marc Marquez, 2 sectors in the red, 1 in the grey. Out of the last corner, he's a 10th down. I'm not going to expect him to go fastest, and well, he doesn't improve on time, and out goes one of our TV signals for the second time today. A TV signal fails on us, so I have no idea why. We just did one thing here. Up in the comms box, see if that makes a difference. Well, this is becoming a running gag. Something's interfering with our systems up here in the commentary box. We're back on now. That's good. That's good news. Literally got no idea what's happening this weekend. It's fog here in the UK where we are in our commentary box, and Ian Birch, Dad, used to say that fog interferes with the satellite signal back in the day. So I wondered, because we've still got Sky, which comes through radar dish, the satellite signal, if that's playing up with the fog, because we get 2. It uses satellite and Wi-Fi, Sky nowadays, because we've got a Sky Q box. So I wonder if it's having a bit of a paddy. Something about it on the circuit. Just making sure that, cheers, okay. Digi looks okay. He's coming to the pits, okay. Passionini's 8th. Marc Marquez still top. Numero uno for Marc. Over the line again. It's a 1:30.015 on that lap time. So majority of the field are in the pits. So I kind of expected that to come through, unfortunately. And take it through. Fans are absolutely loving this as well, by the way. Just realised, do I actually have... Oh, flag of Thailand. Right there. I was about to say, do I even have the Thai flag for qualifying on our qualifying screen? Literally, it's right there ready to go. So, perfect for that. Later on. Something's throbbing out there. Can you hear it? Like a bu-bu-bu-bu-bu in the background. Christina says hi, folks. Hello, Christina. But now watching on. As we cut to Jorge Martin, the two championship rivals doing battle with each other. A lot of points paying positions between them at the moment as well. 107, 4/10 down for Martin in the middle sector. Still got a lot of data to find. I thought there was a yellow flag briefly out there. Into the pit lane then. Again, I don't think this free practice 2 session needs to be half an hour. I really don't. I'm of the opinion that this session could and probably should be in maximum 15 minutes, 20 max. Doesn't need to be the full 30. I mean, in Australia a week ago, it gave us the full 40 minutes because we lost out in free practice 1. I don't think we missed that much in the weekend, to be fair. I really don't. I feel like we got the right amount between it all. So yeah, not too bad at all, really. So the field falls silent. Let's check in with TNT Sports.
Sunday night, Ducati, obviously they can see all my data, and Pecco changes his setting basically to copy me identically. And he said it's really annoying. Brilliant, isn't it?
I love it. I love it. Because it's the sort of thing that you probably couldn't say in a press conference.
No,
like that.
No. But it's the reality. We sort of know that goes on.
Hey, it's worked the other way around, hasn't it?
And it does, and it does. But I think this year there's been more occasions where it's worked against Jorge Martin.
Yeah, that's what he feels like, doesn't he, this year? And that's shown up, hasn't it, in the racing? I feel like Jorge has been the rider of the year. Leading the championship. That's such. I know it's a silly thing to say, but I feel like he's deserved it.
Yeah, on more occasions than not, he delivers. And obviously, there's the elements of the season, like Sachsenring when the front locked and he ended up on the deck and threw away potential points. But they same scenarios did befall Pecco Bagnaia as well. So when you look at the season as a whole, I think Pecco's led the championship on 3 occasions, but Jorge has been in the driving seat throughout. And I was always a little bit sceptical going into these flyaways if it would shift to Pecco, but it still looks like it's Martin in command.
Well, I will add as well with Jorge Martin, because we haven't done a lot of things with him over the years. He keeps himself to himself. That's his personality. He looks really intense a lot when you see him in the garage. And sometimes when he's won a race, let's say he's not a Marc Marquez. He doesn't sort of play to the crowd. He could not have been nicer. He was polite with everyone in the team, everyone involved. He gave us half an hour of his time in a stressful period. So I feel like I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, well, no, I think he has got not an image issue. Definitely in Spain he does. He's not popular in Spain. He seems a bit arrogant. There's a few comments he's made over the years, a few gesticulations, a few kind of things that make him not of the kind of ilk you hew off a Marc Marquez or a Danny Pedrosa for something, who were kids next door, butter wouldn't melt kind of thing, and smiley kind of characters.
Yep, thank you very much, guys. As riders come back out on the circuit now then, we've got Pecco Bagnaia, Luca Marini, Ralph Fernandez and Alex Rins out here on the circuit. Going to start churning in some lap times with 12 minutes to go. Jorge Martin watching on. Effectively, what you get here is, on here for about 90 minutes, you get a 30-minute free practice 2 session. Then you get about a 10-minute break. Then you get a 15-minute Q1, 10-minute break, 15-minute Q2, ending the session. So it's a weird setup. Actually, we're on here around about 90 minutes in total. Like, if you're watching us on Twitch, then it's a non-stop stream that splits up into two. On YouTube, it splits up into two. We're looking at changing that for next year, just to combine the two to make it easier on everybody. But in guitar, it was 2 different sessions. Because practice was on just before qualifying, and that set the running orders. We had to split the streams up. And it just sort of stuck since then. Apart from Japan, where Megan was in the commentary box and she didn't know how to swap the streams, and I wasn't there to do it because I was on a train to London at Brands Hatch. So that was the weekend where it changed. Lauren says, hey buddy, a lot of gremlins this weekend. Hopefully qualifying coverage goes smoothly. Go Mark. Yeah, you're right there, mate. Lots of gremlins in the system for Thailand this weekend. Just seems like, I think it's because it's middle of the night, lot of fog. But yeah, we carry on with the night races. And then even when you think we won't have a night race, in Valencia for MotoGP, me and Omi are still on nights because we're covering Macau. And Macau will be across the 2 JB Motorsport channels as well. Have I just realised that Omi needs some graphics? Yes, I have. I'll get those to him in a few moments. He needs Frecker because he's covering that. Season finale at Malaysia. No, at Monza, sorry. He's covering it, so he's got OBS sorted with the battle screen, so I'll send him all the lovely juicy bits that he needs. Miller, 12th at the moment. Going to have a faster time between them. So that's going to be on JB Motorsports Extra, our 3rd channel, and we'll promote it like crazy as well, actually. Miller's still battling out like mad in the middle sector. He's 1.1 seconds down, but he's throwing that KTM around like absolute craziness as well between the corners. Coming down now to turn 12. Heaviest braking zone on the track. The last corner, point and squirt, right-hander, 90 degree. Over the line. Not going to improve. He'll stay 12th, and now he builds up a lap time again. 10 minutes to go. SHT says, yesterday's free practice session marks Sarko's 3rd Q2 appearance, but it's the 2nd time he put his LCR Honda automatically into Q2 this season. Based on the latest reports, Miguel Oliveira will also miss the Malaysia Grand Prix weekend, but may return for the season finale at Valencia. I hope he does. Salvadori back in then for that one. McLaren's right of review in Formula 1 got denied, and now they're complaining about that. Mia in 16th. Bagnaia 130.484. That was his last lap time. That is 3/10 off the pace of his own fastest lap time compared to the 2. That was a 130.122. Of the 2 compared. Go compare. Between them. Bagnaia's on a much faster lap time now, however. First sector, 18.449. So he's got the pace. Second sector, 25.713. Okay, time and delta to be found. Miller up into 4th place. 130.452. Great lap time there across the line. That KTM's got power. I mean, it's not worth to do that for McLaren because most likely it's going to be denied. And the FIA are just being clowns. Absolutely. I'll read you the full thing. I know it's a Formula 1 matter, but I'll read you the full thing. McLaren says it disagrees with the interpretation that an FIA document which makes a competitor aware of an objective, measurable and provable error in the decision made by the stewards cannot be an admissible element, which meets all 4 criteria set by the International Sporting Conduct Code. Interesting. That's true. FIA basically saying that even though you know it's an error, you can't actually say anything. I'd just like to thank everybody for 5,500 subscribers on YouTube. In fact, we're 5,501. here on the main JB Motorsports channel on YouTube. Means a lot. Thank you very much. That's insane, actually. 5.5 thousand subs. Road to 6K. Martin goes third. Bezecchi is 39,000 up. Bagnaia is 2/10 up, actually. Okay. 0.188. Martin's lost his lap time. He's run wide at 1. Saw that coming a million miles away. Between them. Digi's on his second run. Everyone is out on the circuit bar Augusto Fernandez. Fernandez has stayed in the pit lane and everyone else goes out on the circuit. Digi now the last one to say. Miller fourth still. Bezecchi's improving on some times. Martin 35,000's up in the first sector on the hard front medium rear tyre. Now he's a 10th down in the second sector. Marco Bezecchi's over the line now in the number 72 VR46 squad. It's a 1:36.17, stays fifth. Franco Morbidelli moves up to 10th place. 1:30.662. Mami Vinales 15th. 1:30.963. Mia 1:31.056 improves up to 16th position. Bagnaia to second. 1:30.301 improves massively up the timing screen. Pedro Acosta is 19th as he comes over the line and jumps up into 4th position. A 1:30.318. Good lap time. Marc Marquez as well starting a new lap time. We get Martin with a 1:30.361. Stays in 3rd position. Morning, I hope Mark wins, says San. Hello, San. SHG says, I feel like Mark right now is warming himself up to prepare himself for the big movement next year in 2025. When he moves over from what is a GP23 bike to a GP25 bike. Effectively, what he's on is already a 2-year-old machine because the 24 bike will still be having updates to make it close to what 2025 will be. And Mark's not getting those updates. Mark is on what was the end of 2023, which is close to a 24 bike. But it's still a 2-year-old machine now. And Mark is doing this with it. Y'all are not ready for what's going to happen in 2025. It is going to be a Marc Marquez domination across the board. That's what's coming. 5 minutes to go in this free practice 2 session for the Thailand Grand Prix. The PT Grand Prix of Thailand. To give it its full name across the board. I hope everyone's liking it. It's a good session, this one. It's a good weekend. I like it. Gives it a bit of character. Costa 2/10 down. No improvements there. Marc Marquez, fastest in sector 1. Pedro Costa, this is a moment that we're seeing from him right now. Whee, coming out of turn 11. Whee, the bike's swinging everywhere and sort of snaking under power. As soon as he puts the pad out the back, the rear at the front steps out, and then it kicks the rear out. So you're fighting a front tail wig and a rear tail wig. So it goes like that almost as well in terms of you're moving your hands. So the back house moving around, the front's moving around at the same time. So you're constantly trying to get the right movement. It's quite ridiculous. I say baby shark, you say do for Pedro Costa. With a baby photo of him in his younger, earlier days of motorcycle racing. Thailand's insane for its motorcycle knowledge and fandom. It's fantastic every time we come here. Quadrara moves up to 6th. Mia goes 12th. Some really strong improvements between them all. However, it's still too early to say. So hopefully it's not like the dominance in 2014 and 2019. Need the championship fight to be close, but Bagnaia must not make too many mistakes. However, it's still too early to say. Absolutely. And we still don't know where anyone else is going to be. Because you put world champion contenders on bikes that can do it, they're going to find the level and they're going to rise that level up. So I'm still saying we're going to see Martin on the Aprilia. KTM are going to be there with the Costa on the factory team as well. We're in for a very good year in 2025 across MotoGP and in Formula 1. I am mega excited about next year. And 2024 as well is shaping up to be a great end. It does feel like 2024 is like the taster day. 2025 is going to be the main course of motorcycle and Grand Prix Formula 1 racing. It's going to be brilliant. So, 2 minutes to go in this free practice 2 session. Qualifying is shaping up. Don't forget, we'll have a new stream on YouTube for that. Aprilia must be consistent next year. They can't afford to have the drop off like this year. 110% they can't. Yeah, you're right. They've got to be on the ball from day one, and Martin is going to shape them for it. He'll bring that knowledge to the team. He won't let them fail. So going to be consistent between the two. Quartararo's over the line now, 130.444. Bagnaia still third fastest, 7 tenths down. Marc Marquez still number 1 with Martin in P4, so they're finding the difference between them now. Over the line, 130.115 for Marc Marquez. Martin, he's a second down. So he's not going to have too much to do. As they run over the line. 46 seconds left. Marquez is 72 thousandths faster in that first sector. Martin's on 131.411, so he's down. Morbidelli's improving. So GP23 bikes have still got something to find. So Aprilia must be consistent. They cannot have the drop off they last this year. I do apologise, I'm still recovering. To me, the top 4 riders in the standings this year are definitely the top 4 best riders on the grid of this year. But based on their season, it's quite hard to rank them in the order. Absolutely. It's quite hard. We've had quite a good year of motorcycles. It's been Ducati, but we've had a good year. Ooh. Stinging a bit on the gum. Flags out. Session over. Fion red sector times. Quartararo 6th. Bezzecchi in 9th. So, changing over again. 9 times out of 10, others are going to cross the line. Let's see what Mark's going to do. 130.190 on his Delta. What's this? Lenovo Ducati is going to be a spicy partnership next year. Oh, 110%. Alicia stays in 18th. Not a bad session, this. Alicia 15th. Okay, 130.673. Everyone's just trying to work out if that's the end of the session. With Zarco and Alex Marquez. Zarco be the last one. Zarco's taking the flag. And that's the game. Beast struggling. It is actually, yeah. Very much is. Here's your order then. End of free practice 2 then for the Thailand Grand Prix. It's Marc Marquez fastest. Franco Morbidelli is 2nd. Pecco Bagnaia is 3rd. It's 4th for Jorge Martin. Pedro Costas 5th. Quartararo 6th. Vinales 7th. Miller 8th. Bezzecchi 9th. And Digentenio rounds out your top 10. Fernandez is 11th. Augusta that is. With Mia 12th. Alex Marquez 13th. And Bashini 14th. Alessio Spargo 15th, Nakagami 16th, Zarco 17th, Binder 18th, Marini 19th, Rins 20th, Ralph Fernandez 21st, Lorenzo Savadori in 22nd position. Pecco Bagnaia just did an acceleration off the line on a practice start, and the whole shot device failed, and it was a squiggly start from him as well. Qualifying up next then, here on JBMotorsports as well. If you're watching on Twitch, you don't have to do anything. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll be automatically redirected. Practice 2 goes to Marc Marquez. And, well, basically, okay, lads, this is free practice 2 stream. Qualifying is going to be a brand new stream, but you'll be automatically redirected at the end of the YouTube. So that's what it is. So it's just the if you go to the YouTube channel JBMotorsports, you'll see the qualifying stream. That's where we're going, because we have to split them up because Dawn will shout at us. So we'll be back, and you'll be automatically redirected. See you shortly.